Hi everyone, thank you for being here today. In this presentation, I will be discussing an issue that has become increasingly visible in modern recruitment: ghosting in talent acquisition. Ghosting is a situation where communication suddenly stops between either the candidate or the organization, often without any explanation. Although some may consider this a minor inconvenience, the truth is that ghosting has deeper implications on candidate experience, organizational reputation, and the overall efficiency of the hiring process. Today, I will explore this topic from multiple angles: its positive and negative impact on both candidates and organization, the key challenges that contribute to ghosting, and finally, practical solutions and best practice that can help minimize this problem. Through this discussion, I hope to provide a clearer understanding of why communication in talent acquisition matter more than ever. To start, ghosting in recruitment occurs when one party completely stops responding during the hiring process. For example, a candidate may stop answering after receiving an interview invitation, or an organization may fail to inform candidate of their interview result. With the rise of technology, virtual hiring, and large application volume, ghosting has become not only common but somewhat normalized. However, normalizing ghosting does not make it acceptable. When communication disappears without any explanation, it creates confusion, disappointment, and distrust. Understanding ghosting is important because it affects the quality of talent pipelines the experienced candidate carry with them, and ultimately the image of the organization in the job market. Although ghosting is mostly negative, there are a few indirect positive effects for candidates. First, being ghosted sometimes pushes candidates to re-evaluate their priorities. They learn to not rely on just one opportunity and instead explore multiple options. This encourages them to be more proactive and strategic in their job search. Secondly, candidates can be better identify employers who value transparency and communication. When an organization ghosts them, it often reflects a lack of structure and culture in the company. This helps candidates avoid workplaces that may not align with their expectations. Lastly, ghosting can serve as a learning experience. It teaches resilience, patience, and the importance of maintaining confidence despite setbacks. From an organizational standpoint, the positive impact of ghosting is quite limited, but we can still acknowledge a few operational benefits. For instance, recruiters dealing with thousands of applications may unintentionally prioritize speed and efficiency over communication. In such cases, not responding to varied candidates may help them focus on urgent roles or more qualified applicants. Automation tools also help filter applications quickly. While this may improve efficiency, it should not replace basic communication. Organizations should still aim to provide closure or update even through automated message. Overall, while there are small operational advantages, they should never justify poor communication, as the long-term consequences are far more damaging. The negative impact on candidates are extensive and much more significant. Firstly, ghosting creates emotional stress. Candidates invest time, effort, and preparation into interview. When they receive no response, they may feel ignored or undervalued. Secondly, it creates uncertainty. Candidates are left waiting and wondering whether they should move on or continue hoping for an update. This uncertainty affects their ability to plan their career step. Thirdly, ghosting damages self-confidence. Candidates may question their ability or feel that they are not good enough, even when the silence has nothing to do with their performance. Lastly, negative experience often lead candidates to avoid applying to the same organization in the future. They may also share their experience with friends or online communities, which influence how others perceive the company. For organizations, ghosting can be equally, if not more, damaging. One of the biggest consequences is the deterioration of employer branding. When candidates feel mistreated, they often talk about it online. Platforms like LinkedIn and Facebook group make it very easy for negative stories to spread. Secondly, when communication is poor, candidates lose trust in organization. Even the company later improve its hiring practice, candidate may still hesitate to apply again. Another impact is the loss of top talent. Candidates who feel ignored will withdraw from the process and accept offer elsewhere. This results in longer hiring cycle and higher recruitment costs. Finally, ghosting reflects poorly on internal processes. It may indicate poor coordination, lack of communication SOP, or insufficient support for recruiters. All of these issues weaken the recruitment system. Ghosting does not happen without reason. There are several challenges that contribute to it. Firstly, the higher volume of application make it difficult for recruiters to respond to everyone. For roles that attract hundreds of applicants, communication become overwhelming. Secondly, internal delays or unclear hiring timelines often cause communication gap. When decisions are pending, recruiters may avoid updating candidates until they have final confirmation. Thirdly, some organizations lack proper communication tools or structured recruitment workflows. Without a standard approach, messages get lost or forgotten. Lastly, discomfort in giving negative feedback is another factor. Some recruiters fear disappointing candidates, so they choose silence instead, a behavior that ultimately harms the organization. To address ghosting, organizations must prioritize communication as a strategic part of talent acquisition. One effective solution is implementing clear communication SOP. Candidates should know what to expect at every stage from screening to final decision. Automation can also be a powerful tool when used responsibly. Automated update can reassure candidates that their application is being processed. However, messages should still feel human and respectful. Providing realistic timeline is another key solution. When candidates know how long the process will take, they are less likely to feel uncertain. Recruiters should also receive training on giving feedback. Even if it is a rejection, a simple message can make a big difference in the candidate's experience. Lastly, organizations need to reduce internal bottleneck to speed up decision making and avoid unnecessary delays. To build long-term improvement, there are several best practice organizations should follow. First, acknowledge every application within 24 to 48 hours. This small step set a positive tone and show respect. Second, maintain consistent communication. Even if the final decision is delayed, a short update helps keep candidates informed and engaged. Third, send closure email to every rejected candidate. Leaving candidate without any response is damaging and unprofessional. Fourth, maintain a talent pool. This helps organizations stay connected with promising candidates who may fit future roles. Fifth, encourage two-way communication. Allow candidates to reach out for update or clarification and respond promptly. Lastly, communication quality should be part of recruiter performance evaluation. This ensures accountability and reinforces the importance of candidate experience. In closing, ghosting in talent acquisition may seem like a simple communication issue, but its effect reaches far beyond that. It influences candidate emotion, organization reputation, hiring efficiency, and long-term talent attraction. While there may be minor operational benefit to ghosting, they do not justify to harm it causes. Clear, consistent, and respectful communication is essential for a positive recruitment experience. By understanding the challenges, implementing solutions, and adopting best practice, organizations can build a stronger employer brand, gain the trust of candidates, and secure high-quality talent. Ultimately, improving communication is not just about avoiding ghosting. It is about building a more human, transparent, and professional hiring environment. So, this is a reference that we use in presentation. Thank you and bye!